What's good, Joe? Man, I want to talk about something, man, that I noticed over the past week. And these fighters, specifically Teofimo Lopez and Ryan Garcia, they've grown some nuts, man. They've been talking crap to Shakur Stevenson. Shakur Stevenson was known as the boogeyman, widely known as the boogeyman in the 135 division, especially when they all were there. Teofimo and Ryan, they moved up within the past year or two. But I've never heard them talk crap to Shakur Stevenson. It seems like all the lightweights are taking jabs at this man now. Shakur Stevenson, when he was on his 4-fight tear, nobody wanted nothing to do with him. Like, he was able to talk shit about anybody, and if they talk shit back, they wasn't talking about fighting him. They was talking about how he's not a draw and stuff. But Ryan Garcia, he's talking like he wants to fight Shakur, that he'll knock him out. That's crazy. And that fight is far-fetched. Like, I don't think it's a real low chance of that fight happening, because Ryan Garcia fighting tonight. He fighting at 143. Not only he moved up to 140, but he's not even making that weight. That's crazy. Shakur, he's called these guys out before. Teofimo Lopez, He didn't even start nothing with Teofimo Lopez. Teofimo Lopez was talking about how Shakur was overpaid and stuff like that. And then he came out and said that, oh, I went into his locker room and he was mean mugging me and all that. Like, you know what I mean? Like, talking about him. I never heard him say anything about this guy before. And nothing but good stuff. You know what I mean? Because it was one time he was like, oh, we the only two fighters that want to make the fights. You know, respect to Shakur. And Shakur was like, well, maybe we need to fight since nobody else want to fight us. And Teofimo Lopez ain't have nothing to say. And Ryan Garcia started all that BS between them when he did his interview with DAZN, I think. And he was like, oh, I don't like him. He was arrogant. He was talking about the story between him and Keyshawn Davis and how Shakur said, come over to him and all that. Like, I don't want to go over there with y'all. Like, y'all come over here, like, called him arrogant and all that. I never heard him say as much stuff as that about, talk any trash to Shakur. And I heard Shakur call him out. Talking about, oh, in order for me to be a pay-per-view star, I need Ryan Garcia. That'd be a good fight. Ryan Garcia need to fight me and all that. And Ryan never responded. But after this fight with De Los Santos, people are coming for him. That's a surprise to me. Will this lead to bigger fights for Shakur? Do these guys have confidence now? We got to see. But one dominant victory from Shakur, say that his next fight he go out and get a stoppage or something like that, these guys won't have nothing to say about him no more. Like, nah. No way. Because Ryan Garcia and Teofimo Lopez, they want nothing to do with Devin Haney. Every time they asked about a fight with him, they talk about, oh, it got to build up and all that. They talk about how the fight got to build up, and Haney, they talk a little stuff to Haney because they know they ain't going to fight him. Even after Ryan Garcia got his tank payday, he still ain't talking about fighting Devin Haney, and Devin Haney is at 140. But now they talking about Shakur Stevenson. That's just a surprise to me. We got to see what the future holds. Shakur Stevenson, he talked about a fight with Ryan Garcia because they've been back and forth talking a lot. And he was like, he need to meet him at a catch weight. And I got to keep it real with Shakur, man. I doubt you'll be able to call shots against Ryan Garcia coming off that $1.2 million pay-per-view. Well, 1.2 million pay-per-view buys. So he probably would be the A-side in that situation. And to be real, if you fought Ryan Garcia, just go to 140. You'll be able to beat him. Ryan ain't got nowhere near as much skill as Shakur. You see, he don't want to fight Devin Haney, and they say that Shakur better than Devin Haney. They on that same level at the very least. So Shakur should be able to beat Ryan with ease. So I don't see why he's asking for a catch weight. But let's see what all this beef lead to. I doubt that they'll ever fight, though. Maybe if they didn't have any other options, but those guys ain't trying to fight Shakur.